How'd it feel to get the win the other night and contribute there in Fort Collins?
It felt great. It was one of those games you just gotta, grind those things out, and we did it. It was good.
Well, what's this been like for you, kind of being in and out of the lineup and trying to fight for playing time? And when you're in there, you want to obviously contribute. And how'd that feel to be able to have a couple, big stick backs and the big block and stuff?
Yeah, I'm just going in there, just trying to do anything I can to help the team. No matter if it's 1 minute, 20 minutes, 40 minutes, I'm just there to do my job.
As a group, the bench seemed to do better in that game than in some of the other games. So what does that do for all of you collectively coming off the bench moving forward?
It gives us confidence that we can come in and impact games at any point in the season, and especially at late season when we need us the most.
Coach Rice has talked a lot about wanting the seniors' best couple games to come down the stretch. Do you feel like that's a possibility for you? At the end of February, March.
Yeah, I always feel like the best ball is always played at the end of the season. You got the whole season to back you up, and ready to do that again.
What has it been like for the team being in the thick of the conference race for a second year in a row?
It's always fun. It's always fun getting the chance to be at the top. But any other way is kind of not as fun.
How'd you get the shiner?
I try to hand the ball off, and I guess got a shoulder or something to the face, and I beat the 10 count though, so I didn't get down too long.
What's stopping you from being a 5-and-5 guy every game? It feels like you could do this every game, right?
Yeah, that's really stopping me. I'm gonna keep trying as hard as I can, really. Hopefully it happens.
The big when they brought you in at the end of the game, obviously, because Tyson had 4 fouls. How nice did it feel to get that block?
It felt really good, especially getting popped in the eye and going back and being able to get a little good stop. It felt really good.
What's kind of been your self-assessment of your season so far?
Just doing anything I can do, really. That's kind of the whole mindset I have is, whether it's in the practice gym, doing whatever I can do in there, or on the court, I'm just doing anything I can to help the team.
Coach Rice likes to challenge people, players, and so what is the latest challenge that he's presented for you?
Shoot, I don't know. He hasn't really given me that much of a challenge. He always challenging me, but nothing like, strict lines, but, I feel like the challenge is always do whatever you can do to help the team, and that's what I'm gonna try to do.
Has it been hard, maybe not getting at times as much playing time as you were hoping for this year? Or?
Yeah, it's always, you always want more, but as long as the team's winning, that's all I really care about.
Well, what do you make of the opportunity you guys have these next 2 games at home? And obviously a lot of big games left here, and like Rachel said, you're still right there fighting for a title.
Yeah, that's the exciting part is, if a game means nothing, then it's not really a fun game to play, and that's why I'm excited for these last few games, because they all mean something.
What are you expecting from UNLV the second time around?
I'm excited to give us good push again, because last time, we gave them a good little stop, but always losing the first time always gets the team motivated to come back the second time and beat us.
Lukas, what's it like just riding the ebbs and flows of college basketball, and like the good, the bad? How do you handle it?
It's just like life, man. There's always going to be down parts in a season or a career, and there's always going to be up parts, so you kind of just got to stick through either one, knowing that it's always going to be good.
Is there anybody you lean on to get you through the lows and back to the highs or anything like that?
A lot of self-reflection to get through the lows, kind of just realizing that you're in the winter of a point, and spring's right around the corner.
I remember Coach Rice, in terms of like how he presents information to guys. Some guys are listeners, some guys are readers, or there's just different things or whatever. I think he said you're a reader.
Yeah. So he's trying to push audiobooks on me, but I don't know. Maybe I struggle with listening or something, but I can never do that. But he always gives me hardcover books now, because that's the way I like to process information.
How much like leisure reading do you do, I guess, or non-school reading, I guess?
I do a lot. I do way more reading outside of school than I do for school. I like to, if a topic or anything interests me, I usually read it.
What type of books are you into?
Any book. I got a whole range from medical books about body anatomy to I'm reading The Lord of the Rings right now. I haven't yet to read those.
Why do you enjoy reading?
It's just fun learning new things that you didn't know before, and yeah, that's what I enjoy.
Jordan kind of asked you about, seniors finishing strong, but for you, it's been an up and down career. What would it mean to you to play your best basketball these last 5 games personally and keep making an impact like you did the other night, down here? And obviously, I'm sure you see the calendar dwindling for your days here. How much do you want to finish it strong?
Oh, of course I want to finish strong. That's the whole thing. Any workout, anything you do, you always finish strong at the end, and I'm gonna push as hard as I can to do that again. See what I can do.
What is the emotions or feeling like when you look at the schedule and there's 5 games left and you don't know how many games are left in your college career, let alone your basketball career. I mean, what is that feeling like?
Just pedal to the metal. That's 5 games I think, right? Go as hard as you can. That's really the whole outlook I have.
How do you come across just a medical book you want to read? Like, what's that? How do you, yeah.
I was at a half-price bookstore, my favorite store, because they're cheap, and it was just like it was about like the shortcomings of the human body, and it's always nice to learn about stuff like that. Maybe I got my own Achilles heel I got to learn about.
How often are you visiting the half-price bookstore?
Not recently, because I have too many books in the queue, but I need to go a little more. I need to read more so I can get a little more space opened up.
Make a case for Tyson Degenhardt as the Mountain West Player of the Year this year.
I mean, you just see what he does. Not only like the numbers, say like he's a solid player, but like just everything he does in practice. Like if you watch him on the defense floor, he'll be calling out the other team's plays so that we can remember him for later in the game, or even another game. He'll remember it from the last time we played him. He just does everything that you need a player to do on and off the court. Plain and simple.
Oh, sorry.
The Kool-Aid guy.